Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tablemon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Poton Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipots Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tablemon code when checking out for 5% off.
Tablemon.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Vivid Voltage deck coverage day, I guess. Thanks so much for tuning in. Orbeetle VMAX has actually been doing okay in the online tournaments lately. It surprised everyone in the Sunday Open, getting top 8 this past weekend. And it's been all the rage, yeah. Like initially I discarded Orbeetle as not a great deck. Maybe my build was not the best. I feel like in the end results of this build and the other one is like, it's almost same, but I mean, this one is super focused on being able to use the ability. You have, well, the ability Eerie Beam to place damage counters on all of your opponent's Pokemon. You have the G-Max Wave Attack doing 50 damage plus 50 more for each energy they have. We're using the brand new Snorlax with the Gourmandize ability, essentially Tropical Beach. If Snorlax is your active Pokemon, then you draw cards until you have 7 cards in your hand. With only 2, your chance of starting with it are not super high. However, we do have 4 quick balls to be able to search for Snorlax ideally, and also capture energy that can search for Snorlax on turn 1 and we can get to it so that we keep replenishing our hand. We're playing a lot of tag team supporters in Goose Mahala, Malan, and Cynthia Caitlin. The Goose Mahala is especially good because it essentially finds you the Orbeetle VMAX, right? Another Orbeetle or a Snorlax by finding the stadium and the special energy, and also you can get a U-Turn board to just retreat your Orbeetle. So starting this with a Goose Mahala means you'll definitely be able to retreat into a Snorlax, which is really cool. We also have the dolls to make sure that we have, we can buy some time, you know, like we can spread, and then if they're not quite in range yet, we can retreat into the dolls and try to buy some time. We do have 310 HP, which is a lot, and should be 2 hit KOs, and then if we tank a hit with one Orbeetle, we can just make sure that we never use that one again, so that your opponent is always forced to continually find boss in order to target it down. We also have this aromatic energy to make sure that paralysis and stuff like that is not annoying at all. We're very susceptible to special energy removal, though, in the new Giratina, but, well, not the new Giratina, the Giratina that might see play in some decks, but I think it's completely fine. And we have the Weakness Guard energy as well to try and protect from Centiskorch decks. Finally, since we only need 2 energy to attack, the Wondrous Labyrinth is included here because not only does it not really affect you too much, especially in the late game, but going like Reset Sam plus Wondrous Labyrinth can win you games sometimes, and also your attack does more damage for every extra energy they have attached, right? So with Wondrous Labyrinth, you're essentially forcing them to attach an extra energy, therefore you do 50 extra damage yourself. So looking forward to playing with this deck. Should be good, should be fun, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right. We're up against a water deck, so we'll see what ends up happening here. Dream Sora is calling the coin flip. All right, so I would like to go first. Yeah, I would like to go first. I think that's okay. I am going to mulligan. This deck only plays 6 basic Pokemon, so you should be expecting to mulligan a few times, right? A few times here and there. All right. Alrighty. Okay, so Keldeo is definitely weak. We can just attach energy here. I don't think I need to play anything, honestly. Next turn we have a pretty solid turn where we might actually get to attack, establish another Orbeetle. Get to use the VMAX. Probably not even KO the Keldeo, even though it's weak. As long as my opponent doesn't attach energy to it, but that's okay. Yeah, it's like slow and steady wins the race. We do see a Crushing Hammer being utilized. Not the biggest of deals, I reckon. Not the biggest of deals, though we'll see. Okay, so my opponent goes and grabs a Jirachi. So far, there's a Keldeo and there's that, like, I don't know. You could suspect that it's a sort of stall mill deck, like that gets GX and EX, like GX protection, and then it's gonna use maybe Altaria to have V protection. We'll see, we'll see. We see a quick ball, I guess. Off of that quick ball, we'll probably find out more information on what we are actually up against. See the quick ball there. Discarding a water. Seeing that water gives me more hope that we're actually not up against that sort of deck. And seeing that then it then definitely means we're not up against a mill deck. It's just going to be a good old Frostmoth deck, most likely. It's playing Vitality Band, interestingly enough. That stadium is annoying for sure. So maybe I should have played my own and searched. I mean, I didn't know what stadium they had. Usually water decks play the Energy Recovery Stadium, not Chaotic Swell, so. Alright. We're gonna see Intillion V. Let's see, Bird Keeper. Another quick ball, so my opponent going through a lot of cards this turn. A lot. See this Numb. There it is finally. And that will probably be my opponent's end of turn. There we go. Alright, so I'll do this. And then, alright, so I'm gonna search for my Orbeetle, and then what I want is probably 2 more Goose Mahalas, and then I discard those 2 with my own Goose Mahala. I could also discard the Stadium, but I kind of like the Stadium. Yeah, I think that's fine, because I have the Marnie for next turn. And then I get to grab this Capture Energy and the U-Turn Board and the Wondrous Labyrinth to scare my opponent. Although, I'm not sure I want to grab the Wondrous Labyrinth, because then next turn I would Marnie and put it at the bottom of the deck. And that wouldn't be the greatest idea, right? I could go for Snorlax, right? And just get more resources, but with only one Orbeetle in play, I feel like just getting the damage is a little bit better, you know? So I'm gonna go Eerie Beam, put 10 damage everywhere. That might pressure some stuff, I don't know. You never know when 10 damage might matter or not, and eventually it's gonna start adding up, right? Like at some point that Jirachi right there, that's what I'm looking at as potentially a way to close out the game with enough Eerie Beams, right? With enough Eerie Beams. Okay, and against a dead drawing opponent, now we're definitely in a very, very good spot. And my opponent, yeah, just concedes. I was going to give him a brand new hand off of that Marnie, but we were gonna be a little too far ahead for him or her to keep up, right? So let's find another match. So far the deck worked out nicely. Maybe you want to go second with this deck though. Now I'm thinking about it. Maybe you do want to go second. So you have a chance to do the Goose Mahala into Snorlax play. Okay, I'm gonna choose to go second this time. Yeah, if I have the choice. Okay, I don't have the choice, never mind. Maybe I just go second because, no, my opponent lets me go first. Therefore, he's probably playing a Volcanion deck. A Volcanion Fire-based deck. So that's gonna be a challenge for sure. That's gonna be a challenge. We find Orbeetle. We do find Capture Energy, so I could retreat into Snorlax, right? I definitely could retreat into Snorlax. Oh, we're up against ADP, huh? Okay, so I don't think I want Snorlax now. Because then, yeah, I want to force them to have to go through Okay, I do have all 4 VMAXs. That seems decent, because I have so many ways to search for them. Yeah, alright. I think that's it, right? Not the best, not a bad turn either. That's annoying. I find it really odd that my opponent let me go first though. I really find it weird. And he's playing U-Turn Board, perhaps with Jirachi Prism Star. Finds the water, has Station. Hopefully we just see an Intrepid Sword and not a Metal Saucer Energy Switch GX. Okay, that works. That absolutely works. Alright. Definitely gonna try and... Oof. It's just that stadium. This stadium could be key. Honestly. This stadium could actually be really good. So I'm just gonna Marnie then. I'm just gonna Marnie for now. I do not get the energy. That's a little unfortunate. I also have a sort of dead hand, honestly. So I'm gonna be forced to use Snorlax here. I'm gonna be forced to use Snorlax because otherwise I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. You know? So I'm gonna Gourmandize. Oh, Gourmandize, not Giormandize. Gourmandize. Not too bad, not too bad. So the Metal Saucer getting attached. Okay, so I have the Bird Keeper to retreat the Snorlax. Decides to power up Aegislash, interestingly enough. Maybe he's in Aegislash VMAX deck. Okay, so I'm gonna go Bird Keeper onto this guy, right? And we're gonna go Eerie Beam. I didn't go into a different person because then I wouldn't have been able to attack, right? And I need to start applying pressure. I absolutely need to start attacking right here, right now. All right. See, Metal Saucer, top deck, nice. See, attachment. So he's gonna hit me for 180, and then he'll power up the station, I imagine. This is where maybe my stadium could come in handy. If he puts 3 energy on the station, that means we're doing 200 damage, right? So that's the thing though, like I can go boss KO there, but I could also Malolana heal. Neither option seems great though. Neither option seems great. I do have Switch, so I mean, it's just getting 3 damage counters doesn't really help me, right? Healing doesn't help me at all either. Do we expect him to have boss? He hasn't done anything, and he has 2 cards in hand. So it's just if I heal, I think that's what I have to do, honestly. Not what I have to do, but okay, I'm definitely attaching energy here, right? That much I do know. I can't kill the station because it only has 2 energies. What if he doesn't get an energy, right? If he doesn't get an energy, Aegislash doesn't KO me. So he would need to have a metal energy. So that's what I'm gonna go for. And Malolana, away the Snorlax. I don't want to get rid of a boss. Oh, I didn't use that ability, did I? I think I just get rid of the energy. I forgot to use that ability, I think. Okay, I'll Eerie Beam. I have the switch, so it's fine. I'll bring this guy up. Yeah, I forgot to use... I keep forgetting to use the ability before the switching card. Alright, and then I'll G-Max Wave. So I didn't need the damage counters there. The damage counters that I have now help compensate for the resistance that they do have. So now the question is, do they have a metal energy? I'm guessing by that immediate promotion that he does. Yeah, my opponent has just had everything in hand. Okay, so now I go Stamp. Okay, well I thin the deck first, right? Okay, I have this. Okay, so let me think this through. I have Bird Keeper. I will be able to evolve. So I need a grass energy. That's what I need. Without a grass energy, I am definitely going to be in trouble. So I'll do that to thin. I will do this. also to thin. Okay, the Goose Mahala guarantees that I get the grass energy. It's too bad that I have that silly stadium still there. Okay, that's okay though. So I'll do that. And then I go Goose Mahala away, this and this, right? And I grab this, this, and this. So then I'll play the stadium. I'll play the reset stamp. I'll attach the energy, and then I go Eerie Beam. Attach this, retreat, and then go Eerie Beam. And then I go G-Max Wave. So now the game comes down to, does he have H/VMAX? If he doesn't, then he needs a boss to win, right? So he has those two outs. He does have 36 cards still left in his deck. Stealthy Hood, and gets the research of the stamp to 2 with a 36 card deck. Plays Crushing Hammer, that could be potentially annoying. Oof. Okay, so now I need to find another grass energy in order to win. Ventilation. Probably needs to retreat into it. No, just goes for the attack. So now if I just find a grass, I win. Right? I'm pretty sure. If I just find a grass, I win. So I'm gonna do that. So oh wait. Those boss, I'm only doing 50 damage to the DNA. That's brutal. Okay, so I'm gonna quick wall away a boss. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 energy. If I had grabbed double Goose Mahala instead of the Cynthia Caitlin, that would have been okay. So I'm gonna Eerie Beam. I mean, I guess I Bird Keeper. No, Cynthia Caitlin is better just in case I whiff and I need to retreat into something else, but I get the guaranteed Goose Mahala, right? 2 cards in hand for my opponent. I get the grass. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, I believe that's game, right? Yeah, perfect. Oof. That was close. That was definitely close. I got all 4 Orbeetle VMAXs out in play, which is pretty surprising. The deck flows very nicely. Having those grass energies feels like the weakness of the deck. I did up the count by 1. I don't remember what I took out from the top 8 list, but I did up the energy count by 1. Oh, I took out... No, I'm actually not sure what I took out. But I know I took out something for an extra grass. Yeah, it used to have 4 and 1. Now it's 4 and 2. And I would definitely not mind having an extra one. But I also wouldn't know what to go. Maybe a Goose Mahala, honestly. Though probably not. Maybe the Tool Scrapper, though probably not. Maybe a Doll, right? We didn't use Doll at all in those turns. I mean, I understand why you have 4. I think 1 could be cuttable for an extra energy. Alright, so that will be all for Orbeetle VMAX. Definitely a really cool deck to feature. I'm excited to maybe try that deck out myself in a tournament or something. And remember that I'm giving out daily codes in every single video that I post. If you are subscribed and you leave a like and a comment on the video, you have a chance to win yourself a free online Pokemon TCG booster pack. So thanks so much for the support, guys. I really appreciate it. We're getting very close to 20,000 subscribers. I want to do something very special when we get to 20,000 subscribers. It'll probably happen in 2021. We're in no rush, but if you're not subscribed yet and you want to help me get closer to the 20,000 subscribers, that would be amazing. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in my next video.